Topic is unit number 4. Title of unit number 4 is From Mother with Love. Today we will do reading from page number 31 to page number 34. First year subject English. Book for first year. Unit number 4 From Mother with Love. And it is written by Zoe Sherman. From Mother with Love. First of all, I will discuss theme of the lesson. The theme of the lesson is it is a story about a family of 3 persons, a daughter named Minta, mother named Mary, and father named John Hawley. So it is the story of 3 persons, family member of 3 persons. John Hawley is father, Mary is mother, and Minta is daughter. The story is about family relations, conflict resolutions, and responsibilities. In this story, it is based on mother's illness, father's worries, and mental and psychological growth of a small girl, Minta. Now coming to the reading of the story. The day that Minta Hawley grew up was a crisp golden day in early September. So the day that Minta Hawley grew up, she was bringing up, was a crisp golden day. Crisp golden day means it was a sunny day in early September. Afterwards, she was to remember everything about that day with poignant clarity. Afterwards, she was to remember everything about that day. She remember about that day with poignant clarity, with visibility. She remembered the slapping sound the waves made. Slapping sound, the noisy sound which is made by the waves. The pungent smell of logs burning. Logs, the wood burning smell. Pungent means sharp smell. Sharp smell of wood burning. She remembered all these things, even the gulls that soared and swooped overhead. Even the gulls, these are the seabirds. Gulls are the seabirds which soar around the sea. Soar, fly around, and swooping. Swooping means snatching, jhapatte marna overhead. But most of all, she remembered her father's face when he told her. But most of them, she clearly remembered the father's face when he told her. What he told her, what was the thing that father told her, and she remembered it from all the things which is written over here. So she is trying to say it in the further paragraphs. It began like any other Saturdays, with Minta laying in bed an extra hour. So it was just a usual Saturday when Minta was laying in the bed for one extra hour. Breakfast were always lazy and unhurried on Saturday mornings. So most of us do breakfast at our weekends morning very late, or it was very lazy and unhurried. There was no hurry for Saturday morning breakfast. The 3 of them in the breakfast room. 3 of them, who are 3 of them? Minta's father. So first one is Minta's father, Minta's mother, and Minta. They are talking about 3 of them means Minta, her father and mother. So Minta's father engrossed in his papers. So he was absorbed, he was interested, he was involved in his newspaper. Her mother flying around in a gaily colored housecoat. Her mother flying around, she was moving around, she was walking around in a gaily colored housecoat. Gaily means bright colored housecoat. She was moving around wearing a bright colored coat, mixing waffles and frying bacon. So it was breakfast. What is it? These were the items of breakfast: waffles and frying bacons. Waffles are wafer cake. You can say it is a wafer cake, and frying bacon. She was frying. She was deep frying bacons. Bacons are pork fat. Minta setting the table. So mother was flying around, or she was walking around. She was preparing breakfast. Father was absorbed in the paper, and Minta was setting a table. They talked the casual, happy talk of people who love each other and don't have to make conversation. So they talk very casually about neighborhood doings. So they were talking about neighborhood, about items in the paper, about the clothes Minta would need when she went away to school in a couple of weeks. It was after the dishes were finished that Minta's father asked her if she would like to go down to the beach for a little while. So it was after the dishes. When Minta was able to complete her work, when she washed dishes after breakfast, so her father asked her if she would go down with her to the beach for a little while. For some time she can go along with her father to beach. Low tide. Low tide means low means slow. Tide means waves. There are slow waves, he said. So he said to her daughter, Howlis said to her daughter Minta that she would like to go with him to beach because there are slow tides, because there are slow waves. Might get a few clams. And the father was asking her that they might get few clams. Clams means shellfish. So they would go to the beach and collect some clams. Clams means shellfish. They are edible. Minta nodded agreement. So she nodded. Nodded means she moved her head in agreement. Agreement means हामी में सर हिलाना. But her mother made a little face. So her mother means Mary made a face, and she said, horrors, clam chowder for another week. So she made her face and said that both of them are going to collect some more clams, and I have to cook some more clams, more clam chowder for another week. So it means that they usually go to collect some clams, and she made some clam chowder on a regular basis. So that is why her mother made face after hearing by collecting the clams. What is the meaning of clams? It is a shellfish. And what is chowder? Chowder is a rich soup typically containing fish, clams, corns, and potatoes and onions. So chowder is a soup which is made by fishes, clams, and some onions and vegetables in it. Sure you would not like to go, Mary? Minta's father asked. So Minta's father asked Mary, sure you won't like to go? The salt air might help your headache. So Minta's father asking Mary, her wife, that sure you won't like to go? The salt air, because there is on the beach there is a salt content in water. So he was just saying that salt air might help your headache. Headache means sar ka dard. No, you two run along. So Mary refused and said, you two run along. I'll curl up with an apple and a television program. So Mary want to stay at home by eating apple and watching television. She yawned and stretched, looking almost as young as Minta. She yawned. Yawn means ungna. And stretch, and she stretched her arms. Ungi or usne angrai li, looking almost as young as Minta. Minta ran upstairs and got into her heavy shoes and jeans. Shall I call Shelley? and ask her if she wants to go. So Minta asked her father, shall I call Shelly? Shelly, maybe her friend Shelly or her neighbor. So may I call Shelly if she wants to go with us? She said in a loud voice, leaning far over banisters. Leaning means bending over the banisters. Banister means the railing of stairs. Let's just go by ourselves this time, her father answered, rather shortly, in hurry. So her father replied her in hurry, let's just go ourselves, both of ourselves. He was silent as they drove towards the beach. When they were driving in the car, both of them were silent. But it was not the companionable silence that Minta had come to expect from him. Companionable, it was not friendly silence that Minta had come to expect from him. There was something grim about it. So she was not expecting that kind of silence from her father, because there was something grim in that silence. Grim, frightful, डरा देने वाला. He's going to talk to me about school. So Minta told herself, he's going to try to talk me out of it again. He's going to talk to me about school. Minta was thinking with herself that her father might talk to him about school. It was funny the way her father had acted when she announced her intention of going to Mary Hill this time. Mary Hill, it is the name of an institution. It was funny the way his father reacted when she announces to go to Mary Hill School for her education. It had always been such an accepted thing. Studying in Mary Hill was very accepted because her mother had graduated from Mary Hill, and it followed that Minta should be enrolled there as a matter of course. So it was a very usual thing that to get enrolled, to get admission at Mary Hill and studied there, because her mother did her graduation from here too. Last year was different. With mother just recovering from that operation, it was natural that she should expect Minta to stay at home. So she was thinking that last year when she skipped to going to Mary Hill, it was natural that because her mother was operated, and it was natural to it was natural to expect Minta to stay at home. She had even wanted to stay. She by herself wanted to stay to care for her mother. But now going to Mary Hill was something special. But now this year it is very special to her. She would live in a dormitory and be part of all the campus fun. Dormitory means she would live in a hostel and be part of all the campus fun. It was not as if Mary Hill were clear across the country. So it was not that Mary Hill was clear across the country. Either she could probably be getting home every month or so, and there were the Christmas holidays and then spring vacations. So it was not that she would not be able to come back to her home. It was very obvious that there would be Christmas holidays and the spring vacations that she can come to her home back. Minta's chin was lifted in a stubborn line as her father parked the car and went around to get the shawls and pail from the trunk. Minta's chin was lifted in a stubborn line. Stubborn? She was becoming stubborn by thinking about all these things that she was thinking that might her father will not allow her to go to Mary Hill this year. So when his father parked the car and went around to get shawls means belcha and pail means bucket from the trunk. It was not like him to be so stubborn. So it was his father never used to be that much stubborn. Usually he was jolly and easygoing and inclined to leave such matters entirely up to Minta's mother. So she was thinking that her father was not used to be that much stubborn. He was very jolly and easygoing person, and he leave all these kind of matters on her mother. She followed him down to the beach, her boots squishing in the wet sand. Squishing, making sound when your boots are wet, so it makes some sound. Squishing sound. The tide was far out and further up the beach. The tides, the waves were further the beach. She could see bent figures busily digging along the water edge. So there were figures. Figures means person, people. There were people who were digging. Digging means making holes for in searching for clams. Clams means shellfish along the water edge. A scattered beach fire smoldered near the bank. A scattered beach fire. Scattered means dispersed, बिखरी हुई, मुंतशिर. Beach fire smoldered. Smoldered means burning near the bank, near the edge, and Minta poked it into place and revived it with splinters of driftwood and driftwood. Minta poked it. Minta insert something in it and revived it, and relived the flames it with a splinter. Splinters means broken pieces of driftwoods. Driftwoods, the woods which swept along with water, पानी के साथ बह के आ जाने वाली लकड़ी. So she revived the blaze of the burning fire with wood, drifted wood, until she had coaxed back a steady warming blaze. Until, so she was poking and she was reviving the blaze by drifting woods, with the help of drifting woods, until it was steadily warming blaze, जब तक कि वो शोला दोबारा से जलने ना लग जाए. When she sat back on her heels to smile up at her father. So after burning fire, she sat back on her heels and smiled at her father. She felt her throat constrict with something with a smoothing fear. So she felt her throat constrict. Constrict means compressed. Smoothing fear means suffocating fear. So she felt that her throat was suffocating with fear. His eyes looked the way they had went. So when she sat back and looked at her father with a smiling face, she felt something. She felt that fear. His eyes looked the way they had went. When this fear was when she suddenly remembered the fear in his father's eyes, that it was when he was looking at her and trying to smile just the way he had looked at her the time her appendix burst and they were taking her to the hospital. She could almost hear the wail of ambulance siren and feel the way he had held her hands tightly. So she could see the fear in his father's eyes when her appendix burst and they were taking her to the hospital. So she could almost hear the wail. Wail means loud sound of the ambulance siren and feel the way he had held her hands. Held, पकड़ना, hands tightly, मजबूती से उसके हाथ पकड़े हुए थे, trying to make it easier. His eyes had told her then, as they told her now. So His father eyes told her then, तब भी कहा था, and as they told her now, और अब भी ये कह रहे थे, that he would 1,000 times rather bear the pain than watch her suffer. So his father can bear the pain than watch her suffer. उसकी तकलीफ नहीं देख सकता, उसका दर्द बर्दाश्त कर सकता है. It seemed like a long time that she knelt there by the beach fire, afraid to move, childishly willing herself to wake from the nightmarish feeling that crimped her. It seemed to her a nightmare, डरावना ख्वाब, and feeling that grip her, and it was holding her. So she thought it as a nightmare which is holding her. He took her hand and pulled her to her feet, and they started walking up the beach slowly. So her father took her hand and pulled her. Took her hand, हाथ पकड़ा and pulled her, और उसे खींचा और वो खड़ी हो गई, and they started walking up the beach slowly, not toward the group of people digging clams. So they were not moving towards the people, but they were going to another direction, towards the jagged pile of rocks that jut out into the bay. So they were moving towards the pointing sharp mound of rocks. So it was into the bay. She heard a strange voice, her own voice. I thought you wanted to talk to me about school, but it is not that. It is, father. I thought, मुझे लगा कि आप स्कूल के बारे में बात करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. His father tightened around her. In a way, it is about school. In a way, ये एक तरह से स्कूल के बारे में ही है. And then before the feeling of relief could ease the fear, he went on. इससे पहले कि the feeling of relief, सकून का एहसास, could ease the fear, वो खौफ को तसल्ली दे दे, आराम दे दे. He went on, उसने बात जारी रखी. I went to see Dr. Morton last week. मैं डॉक्टर मॉर्टन से अब पिछले हफ्ते मिला. I have been seeing him pretty regularly these last few months. She flashed a quick, frightening look up at him. You aren't ill? No, he sighed. He sighed. Sigh means ah bhari. It was a heart breathing sound. ये दिल को चीर देने वाली आवाज़ थी. No, it is not me. It's your mother. That's why I don't want you to go to Maryhill this year. But she feeling so much better. So the Minta was